Welcome to the Sussex's Chronicles channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to Harry and Meghan. I am your host, Kelly. Today, we trace the lens of Misan Harriman, a name that resonates with depth and distinction in the world of photography. It was a brisk autumn day in Manchester when Harriman captured not just images, but the essence of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This session wasn't just another day at the office. It was steeped in the poignancy of timing and later in controversy. The portraits were taken in September, a mere breath away from a cascade of royal events that would captivate the world. The Duke and Duchess were in the city for an inspiring speech by Meghan at One Young World. The air was electric, filled with the buzz of potential and promise. However, this atmosphere was soon enveloped by a somber veil, as the news of Queen Elizabeth II's passing emerged just days later. In a respectful nod to the gravity of such a monumental loss, Harriman held back the release of his portraits. It was weeks later, amid a whirlwind of royal emotions and public discourse, that these images saw the light of day. What followed was a maelstrom of reactions, each photograph not just a portrait but a statement, becoming a part of the ongoing narrative surrounding the Sussexes. In the world of royal photography, timing can be as crucial as the shot itself. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the storm that followed. With portraits as stunning as these, one might expect applause, but what followed was far from it. The release of Misan Harriman's portraits of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex did not just capture their images, it captured a storm of controversy. At the heart of this tempest were reactions that ranged from adoration to indignation, painting a complex picture of the royal family's place in today's media landscape. The portraits, with their serene and dignified depiction of Harry and Meghan, stood in stark contrast to the uproar that ensued. Some saw the photos as a beautiful tribute to the couple's new chapter away from royal duties, while others perceived them as an affront to the traditional image of the monarchy. This divergence in perception fueled debates that rippled through social circles and media outlets alike. The term royal tantrums became a buzzword, as reports surfaced of displeasure from various quarters of the royal family. The elegance of the portraits seemed to only highlight the tensions that lay beneath the surface of royal appearances. Media outlets were quick to pick up on the discord, with headlines that spoke of rifts and disgruntlement within the palace walls. Public reaction was equally polarised. Fans of the Sussexes praised the artistry and the couple's poise, seeing the portraits as symbols of resilience and independence. Critics, however, questioned the timing and the perceived message behind the images, suggesting that they might represent a subtle critique of the institution of monarchy itself. Amidst this whirlwind of opinions, the portrayal of Harry and Meghan in these portraits stirred a broader debate about their narrative within the royal family. Were they disruptors, victims, or simply a couple seeking to define their own path? This question lingered in the air, adding a layer of intrigue and speculation to the discussions. As the portraits became a topic of heated debate, the true artistry behind them began to shine even brighter. The conversation, while contentious, also served to underscore the enduring impact of visual art in shaping and challenging public perceptions. From controversy to celebration, the journey of these portraits is nothing short of cinematic. The black and white image capturing the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as photographed by Misan Harriman, has found a new, esteemed residence. It now graces the walls of the National Portrait Gallery, one of Britain's most venerated institutions, dedicated to the celebration of portraiture. The National Portrait Gallery, nestled in the heart of London, is more than just a repository of faces. It is a cultural treasury that narrates the nation's history through the visages of its most influential figures. From monarchs to artists, each portrait is a window into the soul of Britain. The inclusion of Harriman's photograph in this prestigious collection is not just an acknowledgement of the artistic merit of his work. It also underscores the enduring public interest in Harry and Meghan, figures who continue to captivate and polarise audiences worldwide. This particular portrait's journey to the walls of the gallery is layered with significance. For Misan Harriman, it represents a pinnacle of professional achievement. For the Sussexes, it's an emblem of their undiminished relevance and impact, despite their physical distance from the British Isles. And for the gallery, it's a nod to contemporary relevance, ensuring that its collection remains as dynamic as the figures it portrays. The portrait itself, a study in contrast and emotion, captures more than just the faces of the Sussexes. It captures a moment, a mood of the era, reflecting the complexities and challenges of their public life. It is a statement of artistic and emotional depth, rendered in the timeless medium of black and white, now immortalized in the annals of a national institution. As this portrait takes its place among the storied halls of the National Portrait Gallery, it joins the lineage of history's watchers, silently speaking to visitors of the trials and triumphs of its subjects. A moment of validation for an artist and his muses, as their likeness finds a permanent home among national treasures. Let's hear from the man behind the lens, Misan Harriman, on this remarkable achievement. Misan Harriman's journey with the camera has always been about more than just capturing moments. It's about telling stories that resonate. When asked about his portrait of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex being added to the National Portrait Gallery, Harriman expressed a profound sense of honour and gratitude. He mentioned, "To have a piece of my work recognised in such a prestigious space is not just a personal milestone, but a moment of reflection on the power of visibility and representation." Harriman's artistic vision is deeply intertwined with his subjects. In the case of Harry and Meghan, he sought to portray not just their royal status, but their human essence and the modernity they bring to their roles. He believes that their portrait represents a new chapter in royal imagery, one that embraces authenticity, diversity, and modern values. Harriman emphasized, "This portrait goes beyond royal tradition. It speaks to the heart of who they are, bold, compassionate, and relentlessly forward-thinking." Through his lens, Harriman captures more than just the physical likenesses of his subjects. He delves into their spirits, encapsulating the emotions and stories that define them. This approach has not only defined his career, but has now etched his work into history, alongside the portraits of many significant figures. In his own words, Harriman captures not just images, but stories, emotions, and now a piece of history. As we reflect on this saga, what can we learn about the power of imagery in shaping public perception? The inclusion of Misan Harriman's portraits in the National Portrait Gallery is not just a testament to the artistic merit of the photographs, but also a powerful commentary on the evolving narrative around Harry and Meghan. These images do more than capture a moment, they influence the story that is told to the public. Portraits like these can alter perceptions, challenge established narratives, and invite viewers to see their subjects in a new light. Moreover, the role of art in royal diplomacy cannot be overstated. It serves as a bridge between the personal and the public, between what is seen and what is understood. Art in this context is not merely decorative, it is deeply communicative and strategic. By choosing to display these portraits, the gallery aligns itself with a modern, inclusive vision of what royal representation can be. Each photograph tells a story, and this one speaks volumes about change, challenge, and charisma in the modern royal era. Through such artistic expressions, we see not only the faces of the individuals, but also the shifting landscapes of culture and power they navigate. In this way, art continues to play a crucial role in shaping and reflecting societal values and transformations. As we come to a close on today's journey through art and controversy, let's take a moment to reflect on the stirring narrative we've traversed. From the initial unveiling of Misan Harriman's captivating portraits of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, to the subsequent whirlwind of reactions, both celebratory and critical, this story has been a testament to the profound impact of visual art in the modern world. We observed how a simple yet profound photograph could evoke a spectrum of emotions and discussions. The drama that followed the release of these portraits and their eventual induction into the National Portrait Gallery underscores the complex interplay between public figures and the media that documents their lives. In this era of instantaneous information and widespread social media, the power of an image to influence public perception is unparalleled. These portraits are not just images, they are historical documents that capture a moment in time, reflecting the nuances of personal identity and public persona. As we consider the role of modern media in shaping the legacy of public figures like Harry and Meghan, it invites us to ponder on the broader implications of our engagement with such narratives. How do we, as viewers and consumers of media, contribute to the legacy of those in the public eye? Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Kelly.